guys. That almost put me to sleep. Oh, we have to put Kaz back in and take out her twin. Okay. Hey,
Thank you,
Tiffany,
Ma.
GB, Pamela, Nilla, Gamer Guy.
Hi, everybody. How's your day been so
Hello,
far?
Jessica. Tiffany Share. Aloha. Yeah, it's cold here, Tiffany. What area do you live in? It is cold.
Yes, is it?
Kaz, oh, yes, as it. Hello, Kaz is here. Kaz, he loves you.
Yes, I saw that. I apologise, everybody, for yesterday just going off. I had a family crisis.
Yes, her sister might have been exposed to the new COVID strand, so we're going to pray that she has not been.
It's more
Right?
worrisome for her granddaughter with her having cystic fibrosis.
Yes.
She's more worried about that.
Right? Well, we're going to pray and hopefully, well, she has been vaccinated, so hopefully if she does get it, it will not be as bad as it would if she was not vaccinated.
Exactly.
So, 34. Hey, Bernadette. 34 degrees, 42 today with a wind chill. Yeah, I'm in north west Maine, so it's pretty cold today too.
And here's
I
me
won't
sitting in Queensland with the fan going because I'm warm.
stop. I'm sure we'll see videos of Oscar in his little bath. We're getting Oscar a pair of goggles. Hey, Shredder. We we've had this PDF on Larry Millete, and we all know that I have to follow my Larry on the court
Yeah.
documents regarding the guardianship for the kids. And I never knew some of the information that was in this court doc.
It's an interesting, to say the least.
Especially considering his parents. It's a long one. We're not going to go through a lot of it, but this is where Larry is actually, he wants the guardianship to go to Benito, his mother, and Judith.
That's correct. Yeah.
So Benito, the parental grandfather, declared that if called and sworn to testify, would completely and knowledgeably testify as follows. May is our daughter-in-law, the mother of our 3 grandchildren. May has been missing since January 2021. Now, he believes that she ran away. Well, that's what he claims, but I don't think he believes that. Her whereabouts remain unknown. Larry Millete is our son, and before he was arrested, Larry, his mother, and I have been providing care for the 3 grandchildren. Larry has not suspended communication with the maternal side of the family. In fact, even though Mai was missing, my side of the family came to Larry's house and had a party on January 10th and again on January 17th. Mai's family came over. The maternal side of the family did not communicate with us.
Now we know that's a fib.
So we have taken residency with our son to help raise our grandchildren since 2010. That I did not know.
When
I,
I
I
initially looked into Larry, I did see these names, but I just thought they may have helped them pay for it. That's why, but I didn't know they were living there.
I didn't know they were there since 2010 either. But then it goes into like everything they've done. So my wife and I have been there for all 3 grandchildren since birth up to the present time. My wife prepares them 4 meals or more meals a day. I help by driving them to school and all their after school activities and some medical appointments. The grandparents filed a petition in May 2021 seeking visitation with the grandchildren. Larry objected to the visitation because of Mary Chris and Richard's drunkenness, child neglect, and contaminating the family home with secondhand smoke, and the maternal grandparents' inability to communicate effectively in English. Further, there are no bedrooms for our grandchildren to sleep at their house in Moreno Valley. The grandchildren have been cared for, fed, and loved by me and my wife Judith. We are the main caregivers while our son Larry and his wife are at work. We are happy and delighted that we can share life with them. My wife and I are seeking guardianship of our grandchildren. And then he gives the names.
Well, that's pretty harsh words, saying what he said in that, in my opinion.
It is harsh. And it also will go down a little further because, like I said, I'm not going to read 30 pages. But I had no idea that those grandparents were there that long. And we all know his father was like, no, 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 my ran away. Remember when he was out in front of the house?
In the driveway, yeah.
Oh, shit. Hey, Jessica. Yeah, right? But then it goes on with this part when Mary Chris comes to pick up the children. So the grandchildren are safe, secured, happy, and healthy, and living with us in their home, despite the situations in regards to their missing mother and their father who is in custody. Why disrupt the stability that the children have? They live in a nice, clean home, are well fed, and have their own rooms, something the maternal side of the family could not provide them. And it just goes on that they have picked them up and taken them to all of their school activities, playing with the friends, martial arts, taekwondo, jitsu, kickboxing, school tutors. They attend ballet. Busy week schedule. So Mary Chris and her husband have made public statements to consistently defame our son Larry, the children's father, on social and news media, creating a toxic environment for the children. They have published pictures of the grandchildren without permission from their parents to multiple social and news medias, creating a safety issue for minors. Here it is. This is the last part I'm going to read. Last Sunday, November 14th, 2021, Mary Chris picked up the grandchildren from our place and they used a car that contained a large poster of their missing mother, Mai. The grandchildren especially was upset when he saw his mother's picture posted on the car. Mary Chris was already not ready with a car seat for, obviously it's the little one, so we allowed her to borrow our car seat. We will continue to provide care, stability, love, and support to our grandchildren, and we respectively request that the court will grant our petition for permanent guardianship.
Wow.
Got a little humming. Huh?
I was just going to say, they have painted a very negative picture of Maricrus and Richard. And I, for one, can't honestly say that they've ever said anything negative about Larry. All they said is, asked a question, Larry, where is Maya? Tell us what happened.
Exactly, Bernadette. And that was my next question. Where were they the night that Mai was obviously shot 6-7 times in the house, put into the back of the car, and then taken on a road trip with the 4-year-old kid?
Exactly.
We do know, though, that Mary Chris has been awarded once a week to see the kids. Now, to take the kids out of the home with everything going on, if this is what they really do, but where were they the night that Mai went missing?
I know. And it's always disturbed me because of, when the neighbours heard the kids in the backyard at 10:30 at night in the cold. Why would you push your kids outside at that time of the night? I mean, that disturbed me from the beginning.
Enjoy a new way to pay and save at Irving Oil.
right? Yeah, that it is disturbing. But Mary Chris, honestly, the only thing I disagree with Mary Chris, because we know that I love Mary Chris, I do not think that she should put the sticker on the car when picking up the babies. I think that could definitely be come to an agreement to that is definitely not. I'm just gonna say it kosher. I mean, they're missing their mom, and then that just kind of maybe a reminder. No.
But well, I just feel if you're going to say that, well, then do they have to take down all the missing posters that are around for Maya when the kids were around? The kids have got to have seen the missing posters about the mum around Chula
Yeah,
Vista.
yeah. I know the two older ones can handle it, but I think they're dealing with the 4 or the 5-year-old that's getting upset with it because he's such a baby. I don't know if he understands. Guys, we got good old Larry in court tomorrow, so this is very short. And they always his lawyer can't stand when I play their content.
Oil.
Husband of missing Chula Vista mom Maya Millete is expected to be back in court. We're talking about Larry Millete, who is scheduled.
Can you guys hear that?
I can. Can
Okay.
the rest of chat?
Kaz Shredder's asking you a question. I'm not even sure what we're talking about.
Where
Yes, they
have
are,
I?
Pamela. Yes, they are. Mara Chris is out there. She has, if you live in the California area and you want to help in the searches, she's out. She has a whole entire search group. If you get to her Facebook group, I'll drop it, and you message the Facebook group, they answer you within an hour. All right, let's go ahead and just listen to Larry's back in court tomorrow. I can't stand Larry. I think out of Larry, Barry, and Chris Watts, for some reason, this is the one that he just rubs me the wrong way.
Scheduled for a hearing in the afternoon.
Larry's eyes.
See, I'm just letting you guys know where the spirits are coming from. Listen, they're coming from Kaz. Hear the spirits? What are they saying, Kaz? She's like, hey guys, Kaz is like a spirit box. Where are all the missing children?
I don't know. I really want to find out. Can you help me?
You're like a spirit box. I love ya.
I don't know why it's doing it.
Larry is wearing headphones because I guess now with COVID and everything, instead of getting close, they listen now with the headphones what's going on in the courtroom. Or maybe he was seeing. I know that he speaks English, but I don't. His lawyer speaks English.
He speaks English. He doesn't need a translator.
Yes, he does. Hey, vanilla cupcake. All right, we've got no updates on the body that was found in Baytown, Texas, unless it's
Correct.
just come up in the last 20 minutes. But we do.
And also, there's nothing on Brendan's Santo either, unfortunately.
Now we get into our little Lina. But let me say one thing real quick. I got a couple of
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, I have to touch on them because people don't understand that it's just, you're just not going to get me going. I just don't get. Kaz, as much as you ever talk to me on the phone privately, have I ever been up, down, all around, or any mood swings whatsoever?
Absolutely not.
I had a mouse come out of my closet last week, and I'm just like, hey guys, I got a little mouse in my closet. I didn't even freak out. I got up, I got some peppermint oil, put it in the little thing, and closed the door. I'm like, please just don't eat my boots.
Now, had that been me, you would have heard me scream from here to Maine.
Nah, I'm just too laid back for that. So I got a couple of people that were upset with my thumbnail last night that I put body found in Texas. Is it Lina? And they were very offended, and they had to feel they had to leave my channel because I'm such a deceitful, mean person. So, sorry guys if you feel like that, but at the end of the day, it's a sad fact. Lena's missing. A body was found. They said it was a girl. She was under the age of 18. Could it have been her at the end of the day? Absolutely. Is it her? Do I feel? No. But sorry that you guys have a problem with the thumbnail, but it's a sad scenario, but it's facts.
Yeah, but like I said, there was only a couple of comments out of all the people that watched it.
I'm not even worried about it. SAPD gives an update on Lina Sardar. This is out actually updated at 8:15 this morning Central Time. Let's see what the new update is on Lina.
If you're enjoying a beer or two while celebrating the holidays, don't let drunk driving spoil the festivities. Get a designated driver, a cab, or rideshare. A reminder from Budweiser and Silver Eagle Beverages. Cheers to the holidays!
Don't you shit.
With Ken's 5 News Now. Frustration from the San Antonio police chief in the search for 3-year-old Lina Sardar Khil. There's still no sign of her after she disappeared over a week ago. In a briefing Tuesday, Chief William McManus said canines are searching the greenbelts to leave no stone unturned. And this morning, we've learned the Bexar County Sheriff's Office Mounted Patrol is assisting in Lina's case. During the conference, the FBI special agent in charge also told us there's an 18-minute window where they don't have visibility on Lina, the evening that she disappeared. When asked about potential suspects yesterday, Chief McManus said they're looking at some people, but he couldn't go into more detail. Texas National Guard
Regurgitated. Hey,
yes,
Tracy Smith.
unfortunately.
Yeah. But let's go Plunder. I want to listen to the call that Plunder put out.
You might have to turn the volume up a bit on it because it is very low.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, that comment doesn't bother me, but I just find it funny that people take that much time out of their day. I guess some people will be offended and want to answer it and be nasty, but I'm like, ah. All right,
No
let's
way.
watch your ears. Let me get past this ad first.
Yeah. I'm going to turn my mic off, and chat, can you let me know whether it's still buzzing, because I won't have my mic on.
Yeah, you have to mute. Let's mute the mic through this. All right, guys, watch your ears. This is the police audio when Lina was first reported missing.
Permit 1603. Report of a missing endangered 3-year-old child. Last seen around 17:30 hours today. Missing person. A 3-year-old. She's going to be at a 1202, apartment 1202 with an open door. Yes, sir. Last seen around 17:30 hours. It's going to be a female. Parent only advised that they were wearing red clothing.
Yeah, it's 4. Did you hear the officers check the pool in the apartment complex?
7160, sir, did we have units check the pool area?
Head over there now.
10-4.
For the most part, it looks clear, but I want to be 100% when you're dealing with a 3-year-old. You can't really look through water.
10-4, sir. I do have 7160 in that way.
I assume they're looking for that kid.
What?
I don't think he was here. Copy, secure.
It doesn't have a pool.
10-4, Eagle over 9400, Fred's looking at a pool.
Huh.
Yeah, he's in front of the complex behind the
So, what are those? Not pools?
10-4. Okay, Levin, can I get you to that minor 3950 San Pedro, Tienda Centro America?
I don't speak Spanish.
Check the surrounding apartments as well. So far, UTL. You guys are looking anywhere else for you?
5646 2125 5646.
Can you go ahead and add it to it's 160? And if you haven't located that juvenile, can you see if K9 can come out and help us out with it?
10-4,
2331. Got a status on this juvenile?
Just give us a minute. We're contacting right now.
No, we're told to switch to proof.
10-4, sir. If you can head out to 9400 Fredericksburg Road, we have a report of a missing 3-year-old female.
Copy. Can I get Vanish one time?
That is kind of the beginning of the search for little.
Let me stay right there. Wait, we just checked on the update. We've got Vanilla says. So we're talking about the 16-year-old girl missing since October, Kaz.
One of the ones.
Exactly. The one that was missing in the park at Bay?
Yep. So it could be one of the ones that I pulled up yesterday, then, definitely.
I think she said she was 16.
Yep.
Let's see. Because we just checked before the live started on the update.
We sure did. And I've just rechecked as well, so.
Where did you see that? Because I do have this update 7 hours ago. 1 sec. And then 3 hours ago, we have a video out. 1 second. Let me see something. What? How weird is the beginning of... Okay. Body of girl found in Baytown Park, Texas, running low on antibody drug. Police still searching for murder suspect. That's an interesting header.
Yeah. That's extremely confusing.
All right, that's the true crime. 1 sec. Yeah, it's definitely Kaz, guys. She's a spirit box.
I'm turning myself off.
Spirit box. No, you don't have to turn yourself off, but I'm just glad that I know it's coming from you.
Well, see, my signal does have to go all the way over to Maine. No, it doesn't, but you know.
So the newest that I can see on this is, look at Kaz, you see what I'm talking about since we were looking for a pool for Oscar?
Oh, yeah.
Everything comes up for searching for dog goggles. So Baytown police said a girl's body was found in a park. The girl was found dead in the middle of a field at Tejas Park on Tuesday morning. Unresponsive. The name and age of the victim haven't been released because she's a minor. So I'm not seeing anything new.
Yeah, and I'm just going back onto the Missing and Exploited Children's website. If somebody mentioned...
There was an update on the Knox County remains, wasn't there?
On the Knox County? Hang on. I'll just open another one there.
We're still trying to figure out who the body was found in Riviera Beach a year ago.
Exactly.
We check every day. We're like, Pamela, there was a body found. I'll go to the original video, guys, and show you where they... But let me just see what this weird article is about this antibody something going on. And then we'll go back to the beginning, Pamela, and I'll show you the video from yesterday where this girl was found. It was just weird. It was like they said she was injured. She was found in a
Yes.
park, but then she was announced that she was deceased. I mean, it was weird.
Well, I'm going to go by what the police chief said, and he said when they got there, she was injured, didn't say how, that she was, they called, she was still alive, but when they called EMS, a short time later she passed. So...
Okay, well, the little 7-year-old girl who went missing in Houston for that Amber Alert, that's why it's gone, because Kiara Ramos was found.
That's what I was saying the other day. 1 minute it was fine. I had 4 people on my Amber Alert notification, and I couldn't remember who that 4th one was.
Yeah, Alvin, the police department found Ramos at a relative's house later that day, and this was just posted, like 10 o'clock in the morning. So she's been found. But I do not see anything else on this, but it says Baytown police are investigating. They do not say how old she was. They also said she was injured, but not how she was injured. Baytown police said it hopes it can tell us more Wednesday. Well, today is Wednesday.
And what time is it down there in Texas at the moment? It's, I think that's 7.
3 o'clock.
So it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yep.
Yep. So Nilla. Oh, yeah. Nilla. Let me go back to the beginning, guys, and show you what we're talking about. There was a female that was found at 8:30 in the morning yesterday. The reason why I can't possibly even think that it's Lina is because 3 hours later, they were doing a press conference talking about Lina.
Correct.
So that's why I'm kind of like, So let me find.
And they also went into the storage units as well. So
yeah, maybe Ezit has some new news for us. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. This is the first video that we watched yesterday where somebody got mad about my thumbnail. It's like, oh, call. Yes, Jessica, believe me, people like that do not faze me. People that have time to write negative stuff like that over nothing, people like that, honestly, with me, I'll just block them because I don't do it. I don't do it. All right, here we go. No, Benson. A 7-year-old little girl was on an Amber Alert that Kaz and I were watching the other day. Yesterday, Kaz is like, why is there a child off the Amber Alert? Because she was found, and she was 7. Her last name was Ramos. She was at a relative's house. Some good news, guys, see? One was found.
Yay.
So yesterday at 8:35, this is the video. And I hope this is not the skipping one.
No, I don't. Oh, in saying that, it's spooling.
And you
Be
can
nice
see the
to
crime.
Ma.
You can see the crime tape that's like around. Come on, you can do it. Let me reload it. I think this might be the one.
confidence I had in
oh shit, and I just reloaded it. You got a spirit box, Kaz.
Oh, sorry. Do you know what I think it
no,
is?
No, leave
actual...
it. No, it's really not that annoying, but you just got like this little tiny buzzing behind you.
And I know what it is. It's my laptop, the internal fan that cools down your laptop. And I've tried moving my phone over to the other side of the desk to try and get it away from it.
I think. Come on, video. Will you start already?
Just while it's loading, if there is 102 missing females currently in Texas. 102.
Yep. And so
from the ages
but
of
wait,
15
who was
down.
so who was
Now
no
a developing story out of Baytown. A girl's body discovered in the middle of a park, and now police say it was murder.
Yeah, the grim discovery was made today in Tejas Park. That's on Hafer near Austin Street, and that is where we find KPRC2's Devin Clark. He joins us now with the latest on this investigation. Devin, good evening.
Good evening, Keith and Lauren. Yeah, we were at Tejas Park, but we rushed over here to the Baytown Police Department to catch the chief before he left. And he just told us that it is the body of a girl under the age of 18 that was discovered this morning. And he also assured that right behind those doors, there is a team hard at work to find the killer. We're told that the disturbing discovery was made around 8:15 this morning in the middle of the park. The body of an unidentified injured girl is being investigated.
Yep, off the beaten path, technical difficulties. Let's see. Come on. Yep. It's over, guys.
Plain nice videos, plain nice.
Right.
Here's a few more stats for you guys. In Texas, 16-year-old female
is being investigated.
Yep, it stopped right there.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna find the other one. But anyways, I mean that's basically what it is. She's found there. They're not saying who she is, and she was injured. Under the age of 18.
Correct.
That's weird. I've never heard of them saying like it's under the age of 18. Maybe an adult, young adult, but that's just.
It's a weird way to say it.
Let me find this other article.
But they did say child.
Yes.
Well, a child is, definitely under the age of 18, but there are 44 females, age 16, that are missing from Texas. That's a lot of kids. And there's 1, 2, 3.
We're still trying to figure out who the body that was found in Riviera Beach.
Exactly. I'm just counting the ones from Houston. So about 7, 8. Nine. There is 9 females, age 16, missing from
Houston. Oh, I remember. I'm just going to play it. I'm going to keep it small. I think that's what happened last night when it went to the bigger screen.
Oh, that's right. You did too.
Just keep it small. We can hear it. See if it freezes again at that point. 9. So there's 9 kids under the age of that missing in Houston, and not to mention, and I believe too what Shredder was saying. She's guessing a gunshot to the chest.
These are specifically 16-year-olds.
Now to a developing story out of Baytown. A girl's body discovered in the middle of a park, and now police say it was murder.
Yeah, the grim discovery was made today in Tejas Park. That's on Hafer near Austin Street, and that is where we find KPRC2's Devin Clark. He joins us now with the latest on this investigation. Devin, good evening.
Good evening, Keith and Lauren. Yeah, we were at Tejas Park, but we rushed over here to the Baytown Police Department to catch the chief before he left. He just told us that it is the body of a girl under the age of 18 that was discovered this morning. And he also assured that right behind those doors, there is a team hard at work to find the killer. We're told that the disturbing discovery was made around 8:15 this morning in the middle of the park. The body of an unidentified injured girl is being investigated as a possible homicide. This after investigators say that they were called there to find the unresponsive girl laying on the ground. And we're told that that officer immediately called Baytown EMS, but the girl was pronounced dead from her injury. Tonight, the police chief, John Stringer, has a message for the killer.
You know who you are. If you're responsible for this, the very best thing you can do for yourself, for the victim, the victim's family, and the community of the city of Baytown is to turn yourself in without further delay. Because I can promise you this, the men and women of the Baytown Police Department, both sworn personnel and support staff, are dedicated to the equitable pursuit of justice.
Investigators would not say how long the girl appeared to be dead or how long they believe she was injured, nor do they know exactly where she was murdered. All of those details they say they are withholding for the time being.
That contradiction, I mean, it was to the point they don't know where she was murdered, but then it sounds like she was literally weird. It's just the whole scene, how they word that is just so bizarre. I've never heard them. It's weird.
It's not very good reporting at all.
I mean, is it just me, or is that whole entire thing about the girl and that it's weird to me how they're describing everything? It doesn't. It's like they're beating around the bush, but they're weird.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Lina though, but I just think she's injured. She was there. They don't know where she was murdered, but then it sounds like at one point she stumbles into the park alive. Then they find her and she's deceased. But then why would he say at the end, well, they don't know where she was murdered? Well,
yeah. And how did they find her? Did somebody ring in and say, look, we think there's somebody hurt in the middle of the park? Or was it the person that hurt her? Did an anonymous call in and say, look, you'll find this person in the middle of the park. You need to go now because of something, an accident that happened and they panicked?
And now the newest thing from that whole entire article today was they've mentioned, hey, Benton, gamer guy, they mentioned a wound to the chest.
Exactly.
So that's the newest thing from yesterday to today. But wait a second. They were talking, who said somebody in DCF ran away? Hi, BTU, Tracy Smith. Somebody in chat, Pamela O, I think, said something about somebody who ran away from DCF.
No, I think it was...
wait, Shredder?
Sorry.
Pamela, here. Shredder, she ran away from DCF.
DCF, yeah.
Now, Ezit sent me a video this morning that we all know that, I don't, as far as psychics and spirit boxes, like, I don't deny it, and I don't hate it, and I don't love it. It's just like I listen sometimes, but do I go to a spirit box person to find an answer to something? And no.
Yeah, it's very subjective.
Yeah. But I do want to play this part of just what she says about Lina as it sent this to me. And if this is true, I'm going to say a rhyme, guys. Listen. If this is true, we got a doll collector too. Ah! Did you get that?
I did.
Did you get that?
That's very good. I'll pay you.
If this is true, we've got a doll collector too. Okay, so who is DCF? Who ran away? Are we talking about the girl that is found in this park?
No.
Okay, so we're not talking about the girl that was found in the park. Bell County DCF.
No, Pamela was just mentioning about
How many of you? Okay, so I definitely think Lina was abducted. And some of the stuff the psychic says in here, I totally was like, holy shit. But I would have been more holy shit if it was 5 days ago and not put out today. Because a lot of things in there just kind of sound like, I don't know. And then we have one more video that we forgot to watch yesterday. The other video from Patrol that we're going to play.
We are. And that's Pamela O said her Pamela's plumber's adopted daughter has been missing, a runaway since October.
Well, Pamela, if you want us to put her story out there, or if you want to come up on panel one night and talk about her.
Yeah, get the word out there. She's still missing.
Pamela, are you in the Facebook group? Oh, so Pamela's got somebody missing. Kaz, can you please pull up those 2 posters from yesterday? I wonder if one of those are Pamela's, one of the relatives.
Pamela, which area is she in, so I can narrow it down, because the 3 I pulled up yesterday.
Pamela can get the mom too. Pamela, email us, and we also have the phone number too. It's in the community post.
Yeah.
About
and
a
just
couple.
let me know, and I'll do some investigation for her.
Yeah, it's MonkieMar True Crime at Gmail.
Yep.
Her name is Kylene. Was that one of the girls we looked at yesterday?
Actually, hang on. I think I've got my thing open here. I've got 25 tabs open. Hang on, guys.
Pamela, did she have a boyfriend that she left with, or what was like the scenario behind that whole situation? Oh, sorry. That's the city. Cody Graham from Chesterville, VA.
Is that the name? Is it?
Uh-huh. Cody Graham, Chesterfield, VA.
Her face looks familiar.
But I don't know what the name. She's missing from the city's called Kylene. Okay,
give me a second.
But I don't know her name. That's a different case. Oh yeah, the Graham one. Yes, I took that for a different case, Pamela. Okay, so this lady. Let me just get past this ad.
I do strongly believe, I feel like we are going in this energy. See her in the parking lot. They walk past to come with him, and it's her mother. My spirit guides.
All right.
Lina was gone. Lina is white, about 4 feet tall.
All right, I'm ready to start this when you're good, Cass. So now I'm deep in that case. So we're talking about the Graham case that you're deep in, and you still have. She has a niece missing. Pamela, are you in Discord? Or just go ahead and please send us an email with the names. Hazra and myself will get back to you. We're the only ones that get into the emails. Because I'm so confused right now. And there are some things in this reading that I do want to believe. And I have listened to this because I wasn't just going to play it without listening to it. But like I said, if this was 5 days ago, I would have been like, ooh. But there are some interesting things, and I usually don't listen to psychics, but Ezit sent it. Who wants Ezit to come on panel?
I cannot find a Cody Graham at all in
Virginia.
Anywhere in the United States. bizarre. But that won't stop me. I will keep looking. It's very, very strange that it's nowhere near
I
on
see.
here.
Did they mean Hanagram? I don't know how Cody would go to
Cody.
Hannah, but yeah.
I'll
She's
try
going to have to email us the names.
Yeah.
Okay, Pamela. Okay, so let's go ahead and listen to this. I don't know if Ezit's in here. We want Ezit up. Ezit.
Where are
For the
you?
real Ezit, please stand up. Please stand up. Ezit. Let's give him a
Has
call.
he run away? Yeah, ring him.
Well, he's in love with Kaz.
Go tell my husband.
Thank God Kenny's not here because I have to use the bathroom soon.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Pamela, text everything, and so that we know what's because I've got Lina in my mind, the girl in Baytown.
I've got it, Pamela.
Okay, he's not answering. Bong break. Oh, Benton, please. Why would I have to do a bond break and go AFK? I could just put my microphone on mute. Like this right here. And then be like, I'm only kidding, guys. Did that sound good though, real? Okay, so let's go ahead and check this out, guys. I think she's interesting. I am actually going to sub to her because I haven't subbed yet. And I'm going to drop her link in the chat. Shredder, do you ever hear me puffing? I do not puff on the microphone. And I do not vape. When I talk to Hummingbird on the phone and I call her and if she answers, the first thing I hear is this. And I love Hummingbird. I hear this. Hello?
Oh my
And
goodness.
I'm like, girl, what are you doing? She's like, she does the vape, I answer. She, I'm Darth Vader.
You're going to make me start coughing. Stop it.
Yeah, you don't hear my lighter, Shredder. I don't have a lighter with me sitting in my den doing a live. Thank you, Shredder. That was good. When you call Hummingbird, she's like, hello. All right, guys, let's check this girl out. Let me drop her link because now I'm smoking so much fake weed right now that I think I got a contact buzz actually.
My goodness.
Said she stepped away for a moment. When she returned, Lina was gone. I used to get very emotional. I still get very emotional because it's a child. Like, how can you not get emotional? But I am a little more desensitized to it now, just because I've been doing this for a long time. But my condolences go out to the family, and it's really, really, really sad. So a little bit about what happened to Lina. Lina was playing with other kids at the playground Monday when her mother said she stepped away for a moment. When she returned, Lina was gone. Lina is white, about 4 feet tall, and weighs about 55 pounds. She has straight, shoulder length brown hair and brown eyes. Police said she was last seen wearing a black jacket, a red dress, and black shoes. Okay, so usually so when I do my readings, if you are new here and you don't know, I usually do a meditation and I connect with my spirit guides, and sometimes I connect with the spirit as well if they have crossed over, but I can also connect with people when they haven't crossed over. That's how I read people and that are still living. So with this case, I meditated and I did get in contact with my spirit guides. I did not connect much with Lina. I did connect with a little bit of her energy, but I didn't connect with her directly. So she is, like I said, she's a young little girl. And the first words that I did hear are taken. And then I'm immediately taken into Lina's energy, and she's standing in the park looking around her, like she's looking for someone or something. So sometimes I get into the energy of the actual victim. Sometimes I'm in the energy of the suspect. Sometimes my spirit guides put me into the energy of the overall situation. So in this case, it was sort of all over the place. At this point, I know the very first place I was taken to was in her energy. So it's sort of like I'm standing there being her. And there's a lot of anxiety in her energy. She's feeling scared, and like I see her standing in the park, I see the apartments around her, and I see her looking around for somebody, okay? And it's her mother that she's looking around for.
It's the Nutrisystem 50th anniversary celebration. Nutrisystem has a limited time special deal for you.
Get 50% off a month of meals, 50% off a month of shakes, and get premium meals that are 50% bigger.
Think of all the diets that have come and gone, the fads, the magic pills, the books, the apps. You know who's still helping people lose millions of pounds? Nutrisystem.
Click now to get your plan. Get 50% off a
So she's a little bit panicky. She starts to call out. It's a different language, but she starts to call out. And just because I'm feeling it, like I said, I'm in her energy. So she's looking for her mom. She wants her mom. She's saying, "Mom, where are you?" And I do use a script just because I don't want to miss anything when I do my readings. When I come on camera and tell you guys what I got, because I meditate and get my impressions before I do my reading. So I don't want to miss anything. So if I do, then I'll just babble on and on and on, and I'll miss things that I got. That's just the way I am. I am ADHD, so it just tends to happen. So I like to write it down before I do my readings. But so I can't quite hear the words that she's saying, because like I said, it's a different language. If I did write down, I feel like it's her mom that she's looking for, and she's scared. So I then see a man walk up to her and ask her if she's looking for her mom, and he says, "Come with me. I'll bring you to her." So I see him bend down to her and say, "What's wrong?" It's another language. It's a different language, but I hear him say, "What's wrong?" It's like he's asking her what's wrong and who are you looking for, and he pretty much tells her that he's going to bring her to her mom. Her mom just walked away for a minute to come with him, and there is a familiarity in her energy. Like she's not completely. This man isn't a complete stranger. She doesn't know him well. I'm picking up that he is. That she is a little bit familiar with him. So I see that she takes his hand, and she does unfortunately go with this man. I did pick up she's a very intuitive little girl. She felt something wasn't right, but because she's a 3-year-old little girl, she doesn't understand. She feels something is wrong, because we all have our intuition, but she goes with him because she thinks that, she's being told what to do by an adult. It's an adult. So she trusts him because she's thinking it's an adult. There is no way he could hurt me. So I did pick up some physical traits on the man. The man is medium height, medium build, dark, thick hair with tan skin. So he's medium height, but I'm gonna say he's a little bit shorter than medium height is what I'm picking up, and he's a little bit like stockier. And so then I wrote there was a small forest or something near where Lina and this man are walking through. So he takes her hand and they walk past this apartment, and there's a lot of trees in this area, and there's like some water in the middle of these trees I'm sort of seeing, and he takes her hand, and I'm being shown that he walks through this forest. So the next part is a little bit graphic. So then I see him get very upset with her.
So, welcome. Dakshin has escaped. So, if this man and she's going with him and he's speaking to her, it sounds to me like she's seeing him speaking in her language.
Yeah, that's the impression I got.
Not that I'm saying like what she's saying is the absolute truth, because I do not believe in psychics. But I think I'm not saying I don't believe in them. I think people have senses and feel things, but what she says about the other thing that we've been talking about for 2 days now, 3 days, is very interesting. It's coming up.
What I don't necessarily believe. Sorry, Mark.
No. Go ahead.
Is the ones that have been out there for a long time, I might give them more credence. But it's the ones that have ever since true crime or crimes of any sort of been more prevalent on YouTube, these are the ones that I don't trust. You know, these fly-by-nighters.
Yeah, but what's getting ready to come up, and like I said, if this would have come out 5 days ago, 4 days ago, probably 3 days ago, I would have been like, oh wow, this chick is probably right on a lot of it. Because listen what she starts to say, and it's things that we have been talking about in this room for days, especially last night when Patrol came on and we were talking about the fences.
Her intuition starts to pick up, and she starts to, you know, like, where am I going? Where are you taking me? And she starts to get emotional, upset, and he gets frustrated with her, and he takes her.
Look at him. I saw a squirrel. Where's my little squirrel with big balls? Pamela, Cody's Graham's mom just called me. Talk to you later. Yes, Pamela, we will talk to you after the live. We will get you in. We'll talk to you somehow. We'll get into a group somewhere.
Absolutely.
Even if we get you back here into a private StreamYard that's not live, we can all talk in here. Okay. Let's listen to this though, guys, because this actually, you know, when I listen to psychics, I think I've listened to, honestly, in the last 2 years, maybe 3 or 4 psychic YouTube like videos. But this made the hair stand up because of the fact that has she been reading things, or does she listen what people think is going on? Because if not, and she feels this, then this right here is creepy. And I'm going out and getting me a spirit box, and I'm going to go sit in the cemetery.
By the head, and he sort of like threatens to put her head in the water, like drown her, if she doesn't shut up, is what I'm hearing, or what I'm getting. So yeah, he holds her head above the water and tells her to shut up. The next vision I have is them walking through a parking lot to what looks like another apartment complex, and he takes her inside the apartment. So when they walk through this water and through these trees, there is another apartment on the other side, and I feel like this is where he either lives, but this is definitely where he takes her to, because I see in my visions that he does walk up to the apartment and bring her into the actual building. I see them walk.
The only water, and we're going to go back into the maps after this and show Patrol's video after you show the one video. The only water that there is possibly are the water in the pools. We've looked. There's no water there. There's no lakes. There's no ponds. There's nothing except for the water in the pools and maybe the water in and the water in a bathtub. Do you know what I'm saying? These nuts. Do you know what I'm saying? Kaz. Does anybody
It would help
remember?
if I turned my mic on. I'm talking away and I'm thinking,
Hey, Kate. Kate, that's Kate Advocacy, right? Yes. Hey, Kate. So, does anyone remember on all the maps and the drive-bys that we did in that area? Does anyone remember seeing even a pond? Because I don't.
No, and what I was saying when I was muted was that, dingling I am, was I don't even remember any causeways running beside the highways or anything.
It was that big yeah, we're going to go back and look after this, but it was that big intersection right outside with the 4 corners, and then you've come down and make that right to the USCC building, and back there it's the storage unit, and just complex after complex after complex until it gets more into the warehouse unit area.
Yeah.
That's the sweeper.
Walk through the door. So he brings her, then I see them go up into an apartment and go into this apartment.
We're going to check it out, Nana.
There when they open the door. Almost like this woman is waiting for Lina and this man to show up.
We're going to check it out, Nana, because believe me, I was not really looking for water, but the section that we were looking at, I did not see any water. But now that we know that there's water involved, and we know that they were at that public storage with the canines yesterday, 8 days later, I wonder if there's water back in that area, but we are going to go. Gosh, you know we got to get nosy and go look, guys. Come on.
So she She is a tanned woman, brown eyes. She has a nose piercing, is what I'm getting, and she's wearing one of those shawls. She's covered with a shawl, so I can't really see her hair or anything. But she's wearing those shawls that some of those women wear, and so there's also familiarity with Lina and this woman when Lina walks into the apartment. There's a very like motherly energy coming from this woman, and I do feel like Lina is familiar with her. So I do feel like Lina is in this apartment with this woman, and like I just see her coloring books at a table, and like she's sort of scared, but she's also content. Like they're doing everything they can to make this little girl happy so she doesn't run away. I started to hear "won't be there long" and "hurry." That's the next thing I heard from my guides. So there's an urgency in this energy for someone to find her. I do feel like she's still alive. I'm going to say that. Now, I have to say for my disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only, and I'm just giving you what I'm getting from my own medium psychic whatever impressions that I'm getting, and this is just what I'm getting, that she is still on this earth. Thank God she's still with us, but there is an urgency for someone to find her. And I do want to say that I'm getting another male, not the male that took her in the park, but I am feeling like there is going to be another male that speaks up
Yes,
and knows about what's
Vanilla.
going on. And I do feel like he's going to say something, and I honestly do strongly believe, I
Hurry
feel like they're
back,
going to find
Tracy.
her. That could change at any moment based on energy. I'm reading the energy as of right now. But I do feel like there's some sort of, like, this woman wants to sell her, okay? That's what I'm picking up, that she wants to traffic her, she wants to sell this little girl.
And no.
So there is an urgency for her to be found, but I do believe, as with the energy that I'm picking up right now, that she is going to be found. So I feel like this other man, I feel like he is closer to the guy that took Lina in the park. I feel like that he's friends with this man, and he's told him, and that this man is going to eventually speak up. She's very close by. She's not far at all from where she was taken. So I feel like she's going to be found. Okay. So anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will try and get on here more often than I have been. I know it's been like a week.
I can't tell if she has braces on or if she has like diamonds in her teeth.
What do they call those, grills?
Yeah, it looks like she has like some grills, but they're like silverly with some diamonds in them. Okay, I mean, a lot of it could make sense. I always thought that if somebody grabbed her, like I've always talked about the little Faye girl, he could have brought her right through those fence lines in an opening, and she could have been into another complex.
Yep. Because they're so close together.
So let's go back into the maps and go see now if we can find some water that is by those storage units, because we know that there's pools too.
Yes, there are.
All right, 9400 Frederickson. And tonight is book club in Discord. Well, it will be in Discord, and then you guys will be given a link to another secret location because we don't discuss book club.
No.
10:30 p.m. Eastern. And if you missed last week's, I have it recorded, and I will drop that link in Discord as well. All right, so let's get back down here. Let's go for a road trip, guys. I wonder if there's a smoothie shop around. I want a smoothie.
I want another coffee.
So this is one of the where Nerdy said that they were getting off the security footage.
Yes, it was.
Okay, so let's just go down here real quick and have a look at the public storage where they're searching yesterday. So this is where they were searching yesterday. 8 days later, something brought them to this public storage unit. Let me show you guys something crazy real quick, and then we'll come back down and see if we can Okay, so public storage. This is the pavilion,
Mm-hmm.
and the park is right about here where Lina was playing. I don't know why they say there's no pool. And this is where they're searching. I mean, it is straight through that little parking lot for the cars, across that little street, and into that public storage unit. Now let's see where there's water, because I don't remember seeing any
Right,
water.
there's another pool behind the storage units in that complex.
Yes, there's 2 pools in the other complex, and I'll show you 2 because let me spin this around. They spoke about they're searching here. So this is where little Lina was playing. Here is the park right here. And if you in the chat have not seen Patrol's video, we will drop her channel at the end to watch it because I've already played it twice and she actually joined us yesterday and was explaining more into detail. So there's where Lina was playing, surrounded by apartments. They are now searching, right in here. So we see pools, and I will show you the other playground they say the kids play at. And that is, let me find it.
It's to your left.
I'm going to get dizzy. Hang on one second. Here's her apartment. It's over here. I have to flip it one more time because I see it from this way somehow. There it is.
Yeah.
This is the other a playground that they say the kids come over. So I'm guessing that right over here somewhere is where she was driving through, and you see that break in the fence.
Correct.
So she says that she sees Lina being taken, and we've got this complex. We've got this complex. There's this complex, and we've got there's everywhere there's complexes.
Yeah, it's surrounded by.
And I do not see water.
No.
Here's some water. Can't get down there. Let's see if we can get right here. I can't see chat, guys. And that's that place behind that fence.
Is that the UASS? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. The building with the camera.
Yep.
And then you've got all that industrial back here. And that's what they're searching. They said they're searching all of these green. I bet you they're searching all through here.
And from what Patrol said, you cannot get in to UASS.
Here. So I don't see water. I really just don't. I don't see water for miles. But that's it. That is exactly what is going on. Hopefully today they will have an update, and they said today they'll have more of an update on the body that was found in Baytown, but I just don't feel that that's Lina at all.
Oh, no, nor do I. But I am concerned for whomever's family that girl is. Was she a missing person already, or has she just got, it just happened to happen, and on that day that she was found?
Like, what if it is another doll collector? I don't believe that they took Lina to sell her. That I just don't believe.
No, nor do I.
And what are the odds of another doll collector?
Well, Australia's got one. Why can't the US?
I don't know if there will ever be another Terrence Kelly. Let's ask this person.
It was
if they
unique.
know. Woo, hey you, what's going on? You know where
You're being followed.
Okay, so do you want to show Patrol?
Yes.
Where is baby Lina? I'm going to be honest what I think, and Ez is probably not going to agree, but I just feel like what I want to know is if there are if any of those connecting communities do the same thing that Villa Casa does regarding bringing in the refugees from other countries. Because,
Yes, there
I
are.
still, because I
I was
honestly think that somebody might have come from another community. And like you said, monsters, there's no race, sex, or creed. I mean,
no.
I just feel like if they were going to take her and her not make a scene, it had to have been something that she was familiar with.
Yeah.
That's just what I feel. I can't imagine, but I guess anyone could have done it. But that's why I wanted to talk to the FBI agent Mark Hiltz regarding the fact that, do they I really heard that serial killers, I even heard it in Silence of the Lambs, guys, that serial killers stick to their own ethnicity.
Yes, they do. That is correct.
I mean, I've heard it.
Yeah.
So
And
if
as
they
far
so if they stick to their own ethnicity, what would be these are just FBI facts all the way
yeah,
to the
doesn't
FBI.
and there's always, differences to the rules, doesn't say it has to be set in concrete that at all. And where you were asking about, is there other emigrated people in those surrounding apartments? The answer to that is yes, because I was watching Pamela, who is the advocate for immigrants that I was talking to you about the other day, and she was actually saying how many groups have come in quite recent over the past couple of years around that area in all different apartments. And she mentioned something which kind of tweaked my curiosity, was that I know where Lena's parents came from is a rural village, but there are other people like of the same type of beliefs from Iraq, Iran, and the Afghanis and those two civilizations have been at war for a very long time. So she made the comment about, well, maybe it could have been, they've seen him in the mosque on a Friday, because they all go on a Friday, as that said. Could have they seen her there? Could it have been a vendetta against her dad because he just happens to come from Afghanistan? Not that he's done anything wrong, just for
I
that
don't
pure
see that.
simple fact.
I agree. I hear what you're saying, and I respect what you're saying, but I understand. And yes, it very well could be that, but I don't feel that because Shredder, listen to this. I'm not going to share my screen, but listen. Serial killers mostly kill within their own race, as do murderers, period. And the police do not care as much about the murders of black and brown people as they do about those of white people. Thus, deaths are written off quickly and the missing stay missing. They do. They hunt in their own ethnic group.
Yeah, but they are the same ethnic group. You're saying, Americans
I am
don't
talking
only
about
kill
I don't believe
Americans,
that
or
an American
Afghans
boy.
only. Oh,
I don't
okay.
believe an American kid went up to that park and stole that little and took Lena off the playground. I
No,
believe it was
nor do
somebody
I.
she was familiar with. Not the
Yeah,
person
she
knowing
felt
the person,
comfortable enough.
but familiar knowing that that person came from her background.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
I
Yeah.
feel. That's just what I think. I know Ez is
Okay.
going to say no, but when you come to America, maybe things change and you don't think you're going to get caught and you won't get punished like you would if you were in Afghanistan. And like you said, a monster has no creed, no sex, and no religion. It's in their mind. And they do tend to hunt in their own ethnicity.
Yes.
All right, all yours, Cassie.
Okay. Well, this This is again from Chisme Patrol. This is the video that she did when she called the police to come and check out the items that she found in the allotment, where she'd walked through in the previous video. So I'll just...
And we have to remember that she is out there today, or she was
She
out
is.
today with the volunteer group search, and she was going to share a video with us later.
Yes, she said she would. Yep. Okay, here we go.
I gotta go to the bathroom too, and I'm fogging up the windows.
Oh my God, I love her.
And I'm
I
next
just
to the
love this
strip
chick.
joint. They probably think someone's in here getting it on.
She's so
Let
real.
Yeah, let me get her.
And
Let me get
he
her
said that there's a
link and drop
high
it.
volume of calls. I figured there wouldn't be that many, but I figured they'd hurry up and get here if I found that shoe. I should call Chief McManus.
I understand why she was concerned about the shoe, because he only said black. They didn't
Oh
actually
my God,
describe
there's
what type
something
of
red
shoe it
right
was.
there. Oh, Jesus.
This is her channel, guys. She's like, I'm fogging up the windows. I have to pee. I love her. She was on panel last night. She is great.
She's gorgeous.
Oh my God, what is that?
She gets really nervous here.
Yeah.
Oh,
When she was out there in those fields trucking around without like even socks and like a little bit of a hiking
It
boot.
looks big when it is. But it looks kind of like... Come on.
I love this chick. Ooh.
Shaky. What the hell is that?
Is that a red dress?
It looked like it.
What the hell?
But
Kaz,
she
can
did
you go
check it
back?
out.
Can you go? Oh, did she?
Sure.
Okay, never mind. No. Not if she checked it out. Oh, she goes back.
No, she didn't get out of
Yeah,
the car
right
to check it
there.
out.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop it for one sec, Kaz. Nah, that's not an outfit, okay.
No,
She's got like
that
that
looks
little...
like broken plastic. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when you look like right to the right, it almost looked like as it was going that could actually have been like a black jacket or something like that to the right, but it was like shit. But no, that's like a plastic or polyurethane material.
I'm shaking.
I'm shaking.
What the hell is that?
You're good, girl. You're good, girl. We got you. It would be great to see her and Ezit together.
It would.
No, it's grass. Is that it?
I mean, I'm disappointed in the amount of time that the police actually took to get to her when she said she'd found some items, and especially a black shoe. And this is relatively close to Lina's mum and dad's and their apartment.
Because
It's only a block
maybe,
away.
like the chief said yesterday, I just feel like this is not the area that he knows that she went.
Suckers.
I feel he knows
Come
a
on,
lot.
suckers, she said.
At least they probably should call the detective or something.
The detective or something. I love her.
She's got a gorgeous accent.
That's the gas station.
We should call the detective or something. That almost sounds like something Cheech and Chong would say. I love this chick.
I think she was more like 5. Where's that thing? Come on, coppers. Come on.
Oh my God.
You tell him, Patrol.
Oh my God, I swallowed my drink in the wrong tube when I heard her say, come on, coppers.
She's fogging the windows up again. I mean, she was sitting in the car for 2 hours.
I love this girl. That almost looks like a Santa Claus outfit, actually, like right there with the white and the red and the blur. But there it does it. but not there. Yeah, at that first blur.
Yeah. I think the police arrived pretty. Here we go. And I must say that the guy wasn't extremely pleasant.
Let me look, Shredder. There was actually a search going on today. They were meeting at. Hang on a second.
Oh, Ezra's back. Send me the link, he says.
Ezit. There, yeah, Ezit knows. I have to find Ezit. You have to say the magic word. Ezit's my YouTube boyfriend. Did I say that out loud?
Good job.
Okay.
Matt's not here.
Matt is actually live right now. I noticed.
Yes, I know. I know he is.
All right, let me see. One day ago, there was going to be a search. Hold on one sec. I knew the search was going on. I know the name Memorial was in it. I think Ezit will know. Hey, Ezit.
So actually, I had promised with Mr. Matt that I will come to his live. And the thing is, I cannot break my promise. So I had
No,
to
no, no.
run away from this channel.
No. I wanted you to go to Matt's live, of course.
Yeah, so I was there.
Let me ask you: the search for Lina with the volunteers was going on today, was it not?
Yeah, it was going on, and
it was today at some memorial place.
No, it was actually at the area where there were trees and there were like some bushes.
Yes, but I'm talking about when the girl last night on panel, she said that she was going out today because all these volunteers were getting together to do the search at a certain, and they were all meeting at a certain building. Where were they meeting?
So they were, I don't know, like I just saw it on the San Antonio channel, so they were meeting, I believe, close to that area, and then they had coordination, and it was like a 25 minutes video. And then they started like searching that bushy area.
Yes, but today the girl that was, hang on one sec.
She must be there. I believe she must be there.
I know that they said they were meeting at a memorial center, I thought they said.
I can't remember, Matt, to be honest.
And it was and it was starting like at a certain time this morning. I can't.
I think it was around 9 o'clock.
Yeah, she was making sure she was going to wear her boots and she had a cane.
Yeah, right, Shredder. But Ezit is he loves our channel. He loves us.
I love you.
Oh, he loves Kaz, not me, guys.
Oh no, loves all of us.
Okay, so let's watch this is another video of when she went looking for Lina, the lady from the live last night patrol.
And this is actually the police coming to check out the items that she'd seen on a walk around in that field. Not field. I keep saying field. In the allotment that she was in.
It is a field.
It is a field? Yeah. I wasn't sure what your terminology was. I apologize for that.
So I was just going to say one thing real fast. What was it? I saw a comment. Oh, Shredder, as it's all over the place. We have a dungeon in our chat, and when we want to keep somebody, we just dump them into the dungeon, and you can never get out of our stream yards to go anywhere. You're just stuck with us. So if you continue to run the streets of YouTube and be a naughty boy, I'm putting you in the dungeon.
Oh, you're a shocker, Ma.
So Once Lina is found, then you will not see me on YouTube.
Yes, you will, because we do not stop. Our channel does all
Never
missing
stops.
children and missing
Yeah.
people. We don't stop investigating our channel is not just about Lina. I'm looking for
Yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Vaughn. I'm looking for Lina. I'm looking for Summer Wells. I'm looking for Vanessa Morales. I'm looking for Dulce Marie Alaves. I'm looking for Dior Kuntz. I'm looking for Michael Vaughn. I'm looking for a lot as it. I don't
And
stop
you're
looking.
looking for me.
The
Oren
West
and
Boys,
Orson.
the West Boys, and then I won't even talk about the women and the boys and the grown adults that I look for. So I'm gonna mic down and let Kaz take over. And this time I really am gonna go use the little girl's room. Hey GB, GB in the house, and I am
Yes, I
gonna figure
stand
out.
correct.
I am going to make my little squirrel with the little and film it so that I can actually screen share it on here when something funny happens and I want to play the ACDC Big Balls together. Classic and
Okay.
But
sincere, you're correct. Oh, thank you
Mar,
for
I'm
joining,
also
Pamela. Wait 1 second, as I got a mic down. Shredder. What did I? Yeah, Sherry Vasquez, the one that we claimed that she was Jacqueline Vasquez's mother, our mod, Sherry's. She's going to come on in the next couple of days and talk about the interview she had last week when somebody from the news came out asking her why they thought she was actually Jacqueline's mom and stuff. So that's going to be cool as well. Yes, as it.
Yeah, Mar, I was telling you that I am lost as well. Are you not looking for me?
Oh, I'm going to come find you. Don't worry.
We'll find you. We'll find you.
I'll come find you, as long as when I find you, you are going to cook. Pamela, welcome. There's a post on my community that I just put out today, Pamela, with the Discord link. Come join the family.
Now, with that, Ma, is that the one directly out of Discord? Because PB and J and
That's the
a
one
few
that
other.
I made this morning, and it's good for 7 days.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, I'm gonna mic down now so we can watch the end of this. I'm gonna grab a drink and use the little girl's room.
Okie dokie. All right, I will just get this going again.
I found a shoe back there by the fence, a black shoe, and some other stuff right along that fence.
Okay.
And it's right over there around that fence. And then if you go down the fence, there's like some, I think it's beer cans, and then there's some red material. And kind of in the middle, there's a blanket, but it looks like it's been there a while, the blanket. I'm shaking, please. And you keep going that way, and there's some bones, but they look like animal bones to me, but then the jaw, but they're bones, and then there's like a little spine. So that's why I thought that it was an animal, but come to think of it, what if it's here, like a cervical? And so I kept going that way, and then there's a blanket with some trash bags underneath, and then I didn't, over there, there's like a homeless encampment, so I didn't go through there.
You have your ID with you? Were you hired by anybody to come around and start looking?
No, sir.
Okay.
And I want to do it because I was going to go to...
Is it my imagination, or can I hear water running?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, could you
Sorry. I'm
mute your
going.
mic?
I'm.
Please.
I'm
You're
going.
washing
Actually,
up.
I'm working 24/7. Yeah, now I'm just muting my mic. Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
California to help look for Orrin and Orson Welles. I don't know if it's West. I don't know if you heard Two Little Black Boys. It's been a whole year. So I got involved with that.
Did you touch any of the stuff that's out there?
With my cane.
With your cane?
Mm-hmm. I had a cane.
All right, just hang out here, okay?
Okay. I have the video right here also. He's gonna go look. Ooh, I didn't have my driver's license. Oh my god. Some people don't like YouTubers. I should have gone with. He should have took me with him so he could see. Shit, I gotta pee real bad.
God bless the cotton socks.
Well, I guess we go to the gas station or Dunkin' Donuts. Come on, sir.
She
Follow
was
the
getting
trail.
frustrated with him.
He's gonna get all wet too. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't even looking that way. I was looking at him. Where is he? He's hidden. He's hidden. I'm shaking. I'm sorry.
She was
I think
nervous.
He found it. Shit. I wonder if they have hired anybody. Man, I should have told him. Well, Bill told me I could. Bill said that we could do it. William McManus. Why is this car? He's wasting gas. But he's
Mara,
kind of
you
mean,
get
but I
back
guess
yet?
that's their demeanor. I mean, they have to be like that. I'll wait till he comes back, I guess. I know that they know that it's like suspicious, especially if I don't have my freaking driver's license. So I thought it was in my purse. For real.
Yeah, that's
This
one
damn
thing they're
mask
very
won't stay
strict
on.
about over here. It's
Oh, there he
against the
is.
law not to carry it. Now, it's not that there's no sound. I haven't muted it or anything. It's just that she's got no sound on this part of the video. I think it was due to the fact that the police officer had come back.
And what did she mention about Orrin and Orson?
Oh, that Patrol was going to. I'll just pause it. Control was going to go up to California and do some things up there for Sincere and Classic.
Okay, well she. Oh, but then she what?
Changed. Yeah, then she changed her mind because Lina went missing.
Oh well, if she goes to Bakersfield, Sherry's there.
Yes, and Sherry's in chat at the moment under name.
Noe. Oh no! Don't even try to tell me it's no. This is Noe. Yeah, Noe is Sherry's husband.
Yeah, but it's actually Sherry. She's if you go up a couple of messages, she says
know who it
about
is.
a phone.
Silly. I know who it is. I know that Noe would not be on YouTube. Yeah, if she does go to Bakersfield, Sherry will definitely show her some things because Sherry's going to tell you guys about how they're taking down the boys' posters when she comes on the live.
Yeah, it's just that Sherry said, "Can you add a what did she say?" She said, "Ma, oh my God, I forgot my phone at home. Add me from Noah's phone, please." So I don't know if you can read that very well, but it said, he said that, it's even hard for me.
Okay, 1 second, Sherry. We have to finish talking about, she wants to talk about the story on panel now with the West Boys?
I don't know.
Oh, Sherry, we're not prepared for that now with the West Boys. If you want to come on later tonight, we can do a whole entire West Boys segment. Okay, Kaz, go ahead.
All right. She was just saying that he didn't take anything with him, and that the shoe that she found, which was a black and white small sneaker, was a small one. He said it had dirt and debris build up on it, and it wasn't Lina's items. He didn't say anything about the backpack that patrol found or anything like that. So he kind of discounted everything that she'd found. So, which is a bit blasé. I mean, you would have thought he would have, because especially the black shoe, it didn't give, in anything that I've seen about Lina, it does not give a detailed description of what type of shoes that Lina had on. They just say black. And even in the description, they got what Lina was wearing. They said red and black. Well, that's not correct either.
Yeah, Sherry, we know that it's you, honey. But we're not going to talk about the West Boys right now. That's a whole entire show on the West Boys.
It is. Yeah, so the rest of it, she's just driving back home. So there's nothing more to see on it apart from just that. So, yeah, thanks, Patrol. I'm looking forward to your next one.
Hey, Moonlight View. Yeah, I wonder if she was out there. I'm sure she was out there searching today.
Oh, well, that's what she said. She was definitely going today because she had everything all ready to go last night when she was on, and she was going to enjoy looking for her. Well, not enjoy is the not right word, but she was looking forward to participating in the search.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's all I've got from Patrol at the moment. I've double checked she's not uploaded anything else onto her channel as yet.
So here's another little article that just popped out. And then we can wrap it up after this one. It's probably, let's see if it's anything new. What kind of shoes do you think she was wearing? Tennis shoes or sandals?
No, she was wearing like normal shoes.
Like sneakers?
Like a normal just street shoe or street
like
shoes?
Sneakers. Like sneakers. Close to sneakers.
Well, then that police officer should have taken a better look at those that one shoe that, I'm not saying it was hers, but for him to discount it because it was dirty, that doesn't make any logical sense to me. Of course they're going to be dirty. They're a kid's shoe, for Pete's sake.
This is weird too. It says, let me share my screen. Police in San Antonio say they have no new leads in the disappearance. Despite having no information concerning the toddler, the FBI and local authorities both still stand by their belief that this is a missing person case and not an abduction.
Well, I disagree. I disagree with that. I don't know how they can say it's just a missing person. She didn't just walk out of the complex on her own. If she did, she would have been found by now.
What is the definition of an abduction?
Well,
when a stranger takes them.
Yeah, but then you should have evidence. The thing is, they do not have direct evidence, either a witness, a car, or a person.
Well, what they're saying maybe too is that maybe it's an unauthorized removal of a minor from the custody of the child's natural parents.
No, they are treating it as an abduction, but the thing is, they're just to avoid the technical loopholes. They are not still promoting it there, but they are treating it as an abduction.
Well, that kind of contradicts what the police chief said, because he said in his press release that if they said Lina was abducted, that's a whole different process of investigation. That is why they're leaving it as missing.
Okay, so now I will tell you. Now, everyone is under the suspicion. The family, The family, it may be like a family homicide. It may be someone like in the community, someone relative, mom, dad. So now they are not ready to eliminate any scenario, any possible scenario. That is the reason. In case if they say that is abduction, then they have to eliminate the family.
True.
Yeah. So there is like the technical difficulty for the police, because police right now, they are searching for all possibilities. They are not eliminating even a single possibility.
Yeah.
When they say abduction, then it means elimination of family. Family is no more a suspect.
Well, everybody's suspect until they've been totally.
Yeah, so that is
discounted.
why they are not promoting it to abduction. That is why they want to leave it in the missing person spare or area, so they have like all the channels open.
Yeah.
I can be an investigator. Trust me.
You could.
All right, let's
You
see what
could.
they say, guys, and then I've got to go take care of my farm.
This is CBS 11 News Now.
Thanks for joining us for the CBS 11 News Update. I'm Madison Sawyer. A big update in that shooting that killed 3 teens in Garland earlier this week. The shooter is still out there. Garland police tell us that the 14-year-old that they originally arrested is not the suspect seen in this video.
Oh, my God.
Police believe the teen they released is still a person of interest, but they say a previous disturbance could connect the shooter and at least one of the victims. 3 people were killed and 1 was hurt in the shooting at a convenience store on Sunday night. This afternoon, a visitation will be held for one of those victims, Xavier Gonzalez. Police say the football player at Garland High was just an innocent bystander.
He is like a little brother to me that I never got to say goodbye to. He didn't deserve to die. We want justice. When we were in school, he told me, we're going to have fun with it. We went winter break, and now we're not going to see him on school no more.
Gonzalez's funeral service will be held tomorrow. Police were able to arrest the suspected driver of the getaway car. 33-year-old Richard Acosta Jr. turned himself into police yesterday.
And he's smiling.
He's now charged with capital murder. As we've been telling you all morning, COVID cases just hit a record high in the U.S., and DFW is seeing its own surge. With cases increasing so quickly, Dallas County is moving back to its COVID threat level of red. That's the highest risk level on Dallas County's COVID-19 begging for people to stop showing up at emergency rooms to get a COVID test. Hospitals want to.
I don't know.
Step up here. Everson Walls is right
this was
here.
supposed to be the update on Lina, but
argue with the man
Definitely
who
not.
owns that Cowboys club
Unless
record.
there's
I've met him
multiple
a few
videos
times.
clicked in together. It's one thing to rob. That's bad enough. But why? Why you have to shoot?
On Dallas County.
I don't know. Unless it's right here.
Is seeing its own surge with cases increasing. With cases increasing so quickly, Dallas County is moving back to its COVID threat level of red. That's the highest risk level on Dallas County's COVID-19.
Talk about clickbait. Search continues for missing 3-year-old Lina Khil.
Well, it certainly didn't say that.
And then they're going into the triple shooting. So they've deployed Look at that guy smiling. You can't make it up. So they deployed that child abduction team is what they're talking about. But if they're deploying a child abduction team, but they're still claiming she hasn't been abducted.
Yeah, but they have, what did the police say? They are utilising their specialised skills, but she's not been abducted.
I'm going back.
We need their skill set.
It means they're exploring all of the possibilities. Child abduction,
Oh, yeah,
wandering
absolutely.
off.
But they shouldn't contradict themselves. But hey, they can if they want to, I suppose. But, you know.
We are going to watch the update one more time, and then we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah,
Listen
you
to the
got.
chief, Al Bundy. See if we can get any more clues out of it, because there's clues here, guys. There are clues here. If you listen to when he says he's going to stop this, he brings up the center. What is it? The care, not the van. The command center.
The command center where they closed it down. Yeah.
He talks about the suspects, and they talk about the
trying to make links
18
with that
minutes.
data post that was
Let
at
me go back.
There we go.
He looks.
Everybody ready? Yes. So I just wanted to update you this morning.
I feel by looking at his face and listening to everything that he says and pulling back the command center that they know the direction where she went and something is leading them somewhere. Obviously, they were at the public storage, like what? As it 3 hours later after this press conference?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is another reason why I don't believe Lina was the little baby found at the park. But that's somebody's baby.
Morning, since you haven't really heard from us since Friday, I believe was the last time we spoke. Since then, over the weekend, and this is not because there's any less emphasis on this investigation, but over the weekend, our command post shut down. Our on-site command post and our command post that was at police headquarters has shut down. And again, that is not due to any less focus on this investigation. We just don't have the command post anymore. Right now, what we're doing is going over reams and reams of data, trying to make links with that data based on videos that we've seen versus interviews that we've had with people during this investigation. We continue to get leads. We continue to go over social media posts, seeing if we can't come up with anything that might lead us to where Lina might be or what might have happened to her. Right now, we have a canine teams that are out looking for her right now. They're running the green belts between here and and 410. And hopefully maybe we'll come up with something. But we continue to interview people. We continue to have police officers on scene across the street. But we really have no new updates as to where Lina might be.
Have you been able to glean anything from the video evidence that you've seen so far?
There's information that we try
That's
to
a long
connect
pause.
to the different video, that we have. But again, we have no new leads that would take us to where Lina is or what might have happened to her. But I want to emphasize that we have not lessened the intensity of this investigation. Neither SAPD nor my partner here with the FBI. So.
Are you guys looking at any potential suspects that have been interviewed so far?
I will say that we're looking at some people, yes, but I won't get into it any deeper than that.
So does that mean at this point is it still being investigated as a missing person or no?
We're still investigating it as a missing person unless evidence would lead us to believe otherwise.
Since you put a call out for people that were in the area on Monday to find information, have you guys gotten any helpful tips from that particular aspect?
We've gotten nothing that would, that would lead us any closer to where Lina might be or what might have happened to her.
Do you suspect foul play at this point?
Pardon?
Do you suspect foul play at this point?
If we suspected foul play, the investigation would turn. But right now, we don't have enough to lead us in that direction.
I know that the reward money has gone up to $150,000 in general. How many tips, if you had an estimation as far as how many people are stepping in, working together to try to provide y'all whatever you can, do you have like a number of tips?
I don't, but I will tell you though that the the calls and the texts, they have not stopped coming in. And I would ask Agent Garris to talk a little bit about that. The FBI, well, I'll let him talk about that.
Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Garris. I'm the acting special agent in charge of the FBI San Antonio field office. Just want to let you know our thoughts and prayers continue to go out to Lina's family, the community, as we continue to support the San Antonio Police Department in what we consider an aggressive investigation and search for Lina. Again, if there's any tips, feedback, information that the public can give to us, we highly encourage that. Currently, the FBI, as I stated last week, we've utilized our child abduction rapid deployment team, behavioral analysis unit, intelligence response teams, forensic examiners, and between San Antonio Police Department and FBI, we've had hundreds of officers and agents searching for Lina. Are there any questions?
Yeah, yesterday morning we saw agents of the evidence response team were out going through dumpsters and looking at the laundromat of the complex. Could you kind of just explain what they were looking for?
So we, SAPD, or San Antonio Police Department, FBI, searched the dumpsters last week. We wanted to do our due diligence again, since the dumpsters were emptied from the time we searched last week till this week. So we wanted to research it and make sure we didn't miss anything. Maybe a potential suspect would have thrown something out, maybe evidence or anything pertinent to the investigation or search effort. So we researched it yesterday.
Some people are wondering, obviously, her being such a small child, 3-year-old, you know, can't get far. But with that being said, we have so many resources searching for her. You know, what is making it so difficult for you guys, you know, not to locate anything related to her at this time?
So we have a gap right now, and I mentioned it last week, but from 4:49 p.m. last Monday, the 20th, till 5:07, there's an 18-minute window where we had visibility of, where we did not have visibility of Lina. A lot of the tips we've acquired are outside of that 18-minute window. So I would ask the public if they have any information or leads or you know, anything they can provide us during that 18-minute window, that'd be of huge value to the San Antonio Police Department and FBI.
It's amazing how when they say that 18-minute window, Lina's poster flies off the board. Hey, Sassafras Cat. So that is totally blows off 18-minute window. But I found something new on Twitter, guys.
Oh,
Did we lose Exit?
No, it's there. It's just mic'd down.
Yeah, I'm here.
There he is.
I'm listening to you.
They're talking about the
18 minutes?
No. They're showing some updates on the search today. Joe Golly, 4 hours ago.
Did you watch that Jennifer speaking on the News Nation or something like that?
No, but I'm going to wrap it up after this. So it says, is leading the search today. Lina's father let me borrow one of her dresses to see if Bach would be able to pick up the scent. Details at KABB Fox 29 and News 4. 41 minutes ago. Mounted patrol aids in the search for Lina. They just checked out a homeless encampment hidden in the brush near a new development in the medical center. So they are back in that medical center, Kaz. I told you they're hanging out back there.
Yeah.
And then we've got, let's see what's on News 4. Anything new? go back to dozens of volunteers have showed up at the trail head in the medical center, so they were meeting at the medical center for any sign of Lina. Details on the case. Desperate search for missing Texas. Stop saying 3-year-old. Continues. We got the dog picture. We got the horses. And let's see what this is. They're out there as it. They're searching for our baby.
Yeah, let's hope for the best.
Yeah.
Anybody want to ask the spirit box anything?
Oh, stop it. I won't go on my computer anymore, and then it won't happen.
No, stop. It's not annoying, it's just funny.
Yeah. And I can't turn the internal fan off, I'm sorry.
No. You're fine. Carolyn is crackling in the knees saying, no, I was just bringing in the spirit. She's channeling the spirits, not me. Come on, you can do it. Come on. It's amazing.
Thanks, Shredder.
Come on. The search for missing tot. What is this?
It does not want to play ball
Search
with
for a
you
missing
lately.
toddler in Texas enters day 9 tomorrow. San Antonio police are still looking for 3-year-old Lina Keel.
Hello, you're
And the
blurry.
reward for information has more than tripled in just a matter of days. It now stands at $150.
Why is he so blurry?
The search for a missing toddler in Texas enters day 9 tomorrow. San Antonio police are still looking for 3-year-old Lina Keel. And the reward for information has more than tripled in just a matter of days. It now stands at
It's not showing proper on the
$150,000.
screen either.
We're seeing brand new video of the search from today. This from
If that's the video, it's blurry. I can't help it. It's on their end.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Okay.
It just took so long for that of him, the visualization of him.
The search for a missing toddler in Texas enters day 9 tomorrow. San Antonio police are still looking for 3-year-old Lina Keel. And the reward for information has more than tripled in just a matter of days. It now stands at $150,000. You're seeing brand new video of the search from today. This is from our station in San Antonio. Police there say 3-year-old was last seen at her neighborhood playground on Monday, December 20th. The police chief there confirms they continue to receive a mountain of tips every single day.
Continue over social media posts, seeing if we can't come up with anything that might lead us to where Lina might be or what might happen.
And the FBI is now involved in this intense search. An agent on the ground there today saying there's an 18-minute window they are now investigating from the day of her disappearance.
That was funny. They were video filming it through the little hole in the fence. They were videoing the hole. All right, I think that's it, guys.
That is. For now.
For now. That's it. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mar. Take care. Have a beautiful day.
You too.
Take care, cuz.
I will. My day's just starting. It's only 8:30 in the morning.
Have a sweet day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Members, mods, and just guys that come in. Have a great day, guys. Keep your baby safe and stay vigilant. And let's pray and light things off for Lina.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Toodles.
Arrivederci.